100 kisses, girl, straight to your heart. 100 ways to show you I need.
All right, Backstage with Cruz. It's the new Hot 103.5. You are logged on to hot1035radio.com. Howie D, everybody! Yay! Thank you so much for taking the time. You know, I know you're busy and the show is about to go on.
Oh, my pleasure.
Aw, you're my favorite, by the way. You just thought I'd let you know that. You probably hear it all the time. Anybody that interviews him, you know, you're my favorite. But back to me.
Yes.
Yes, because we're going to talk about me.
Okay.
Back to me. The new album. And your first single is 100.
Yes.
I saw the video.
Did
now
you?
I need to ask you about this video.
The girl, right?
Yes.
That's the question.
Please explain the girl and what was the motivation?
Motivation, I was going through some serious acting, techniques, and I needed to find something that was motivating myself to spiritually feel the song. Okay. And so this girl actually did it.
With her, yeah, she's pretty flexible. Actually, she's a flexible one.
She was very flexible.
I was all like, wow, what a dancer!
I auditioned her. I said, "Can you do these moves right here?" She did it. So I was like, "All right, yeah, we're good."
Very nice. Now, Back to Me is coming out in November.
Yes.
Correct, but that's overseas, right?
It's gonna first come out in Japan first, but then after that, like a week later, we're gonna release it around the world. After that.
Okay, perfect. And the single is already out, though.
The single's out on iTunes. It just hit out June 14th. Actually, for the album, right now we're doing pre-sales on my website, HowieD.com, so we can go there and pre-order it. And we actually have some packages and stuff like that, so it's really cool.
Oh, very nice. All right, and then 100 has remixes already.
Yes.
How many remixes?
I think there's 6 remixes. There's 4.
Let's get that correct. 4 remixes.
Yes, 4
now,
remixes.
I wanted, obviously, we're going to get back to the album and all that other stuff, but the LA show last night. I saw the tweets. Incredible. And Kevin joined you guys.
He did.
How did that make you feel? Like, seriously, I mean, like, he wasn't here all tour. Obviously, he was on Oprah with you guys, but for him to come back in LA, seriously.
It was really amazing. I mean, Kevin's always been a Backstreet Boy, and, he's a great human being, and we're very honored that he was able to come up and wanted to do this with us on stage. He asked about coming out and singing with us, and
so he asked.
Yes, he asked. Well, actually, we asked him.
Did everybody gang up on him? All 9 of you guys were like, Kevin, you better come.
Actually, after we did ask him. I remember he came over to my son's birthday party. And Brian was there as well. And I remember specifically asking him, would you be interested in coming up to the show? We talked about it. He did it a couple tours ago. He came over one time before, and the crowd went was hysterical about it. And so he came. He said sure. And so we asked the new kids if they were cool with it, and they loved the idea. And then we put him in the mashup with all of us at the very end. So it was really cool.
Very nice. Is there any surprises for San Jose tonight? Considering this is the only North Cal show, which it shouldn't be, but this is the only North Cal show. I had to drive all the way from Sacramento to come see you, but I'm still honored.
Our surprise is that our manager Jen Sousa is here tonight.
Is that the big surprise?
Yes.
Is she going to be part of the? Is she going to be part of the encore?
Oh yeah.
We're going to bring her on stage.
She's from this town. From near here. Her family's here, so her family's coming to see us.
Oh, very nice. So you got to impress the family now.
She'll be on her best behavior.
So no shirts coming off tonight? What's going on?
Not tonight for me.
Why?
I partied too hard last night.
Oh, LA was just too much for you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, they were talking about out there in the Q&A. The song that you least like to sing. I know that was, Brian's choice, but as far as you, what song are you just tired of? Like, it's just...
all the songs right now. Probably the one I'd probably say is Quit Playing Games. We've sang that so many times. And I love it.
By the way, the camera lady is the biggest BSB fan in the world. Go ahead and turn the camera around and put it on your face. So again, back to me. I love saying that. I feel like talking about myself. What is the one song that you admire the most? I mean, did you write any songs on this album?
I did. Actually, I wrote about close to 3/4 of it, co-wrote. But actually, the single that's out right now, and probably the next single, are 2 of my favorites. The next single, unfortunately, I didn't write them, but they were so great that I wanted to put on the album. The next single is called Lie to Me. We're thinking of possibly the next single. And it's a really great ballad, mid-tempo kind of track. I think it's really emotional. And it was written by some guys out of LA that have done a lot of work now. with the Glee soundtrack and stuff like that, on that soundtrack with the TV show and stuff like that. So it's a great song. I'm very proud of it on there.
All right, now is there going to be a Howie D tour after this big tour? Are we gonna see you do some solo stuff on your own?
Hope so. I hope
Maybe
so.
the House of Blues. Does Brian want to join in on the festivities?
I'm just gonna open up for Howie's.
So he's gonna open up for your solo
We don't have much
tour?
of a budget, so I had Brian's gonna do it for me.
Well, there you go. Backstage with Nina Cruz, Howie D, album out, Back to Me in November. Single out now on YouTube and iTunes. Make sure you get it. Thank you so much.
100 kisses, girl, straight to your heart. 100 ways to show you